With me now on set is Hana, and she is with fruzenice.com. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having me.
And this is your invention. You created this.
Yes.
So it's ice cubes that have fruit or mint or vegetables included inside of them.
Yes.
And you're mass producing these. So instead of doing them at home, you do all of it for us and we could just order them.
Yes, exactly.
Now, how did you come up with this great idea?
Was just, I used to like to entertain at my own house, and I always had a lot of people over. And this was one of the moments when I came up by the pool. It would be the best refreshments, and people don't have to go and search for fruits in the refrigerator. It's just there. And put in any drinks, just like water, just like alcohol, even milk. It depends. Depends what people like to drink, and the drink looks a lot more appealing.
It is. It's like festive. It's like a burst of flavor
festive,
also.
yes.
Our good friend Chef Paula introduced us, and she was saying that it's like a burst of flavor. So this is jalapeno, right?
Yes.
So I guess you have to pick little tiny perfect jalapenos in order to include
They all
them.
hand-picked.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that's one of the things she talked to me about too, and you were talking to me about is the quality. So the quality of your product is far-reaching, right? But much better than anybody else's. So how do you pick out your fruit growers and the people that work with you?
It depends. Depends on the product we want to make.
Okay.
If it's a jalapeno, we have to find the farmers where we can reach out and get the special sizes. If it's a mint, we have to make sure the leaves are perfect and they have a perfect color. Or if it's a blueberries, they have to be special size because we cannot use them too big because we don't cut the product. It's all whole fruit, whole berries, whole vegetable, as you see, and then green and red jalapenos. We didn't chop them or cut them; they're just there. And in any beverage, they look so appealing. You can blend them also and put it in a healthy drink.
Now, how did you decide to go from just making them at home with your friends, and I know you know a lot of different celebrities and things, so how did you go from that small gathering to say, you know what, the world needs these ice cubes? What was that moment for you that you were inspired to do that?
Well, I think because anyone can make this at home. Even a 5-year-old, even a 2-year-old could play around and just make a little Fruzen at the house, but no one would, even when we want to buy a cup of coffee, we just call and say, can you deliver a coffee, please? Everyone can make something at home, but just to call and order some Fruzen, we pretty much have no competition. There's no one does the mass production. We're doing about 3,500 pieces per hour.
Wow.
And we deliver all over the tri-state area. We're working on expand and go more for other states. We're working on bringing to Florida right now. We're definitely going to be at Art Basel.
And I know you do a lot of events, a lot of charity events, a lot of hotels are your clients, you know, a lot of big things like different parties and celebrations and weddings. So how soon in advance does somebody need to call you if they want to order something for their wedding? Just like they would a cake or anything else?
Yes, they would pretty much call us and let us know what their decor is, what it's going to look like, what colors they would like to have. Hey, it's there for them. And also pomegranate seeds, of course, we'll special order from India, and we have those little seeds shipped to us, or from Azerbaijan, my hometown. And we have a perfect seeds from pomegranate, and we would make them inside the ice cubes, and it's perfect in any kind of a glass.
And you also said sometimes it's a good diet suppressant. Like if you're going to have something like that, it helps you if you're trying to lose weight. And you kind of consult with people about that, like which cubes will help you? Yes,
it's, we can, this is such a long way to talk about that because that's my favorite part. And add greens if you would like, just on the side, or just put the cube of mint. And you don't have to run around and look for those jalapenos in the store because you can't always find them and you're not going to have them always in your refrigerator. But in the freezer, you can have few bags of everything, pretty much. Just like parsley, just like tarragon, or mint, or few pieces of jalapeno. We can even make garlic.
Very nice.
Which we had few people ordering, and we've done it, and there is a few restaurants actually serving a vodka shots with the little ice cube of garlic in it. And we are here for them to mass produce it just like anything else.
And we talked about sangrias, right? So a picture of, you would just take a few cubes of Fruzen and you add wine, and then as the cubes kind of melt and everything, and then the fruit, you get a flavorful burst, right, is what I've heard, the way that it works. A little burst of flavor in every cube.
Yes.
So
it kind of gives that little flavor. We also can make the cubes look a little bit colorful, but we don't use any additives. There is no sugar, there is no color, there is nothing but water, and it's actual fruit. If anyone wants to see a fruit looking purple, ice cube looking purple or red, we can perfectly make that with its own juice of the fruit. Or we can also put few different berries into wine and just pour it. It just happened in one of the places when we were doing lunch. And they just decided, because it was so busy and it was so hot outside, they start just taking bags of Fruzen and putting in all this kind of pitchers on the bar and pouring rosé and white wine. And it was within a minute, they had 10 pitchers on the bar. And they would just pour it in the glasses. People was enjoying it. And I was watching them and said, hey, someone just created me drink. It's Fruzen. Yes. I guess I can make Fruzen sangrias now. But no, I'm not doing Fruzen sangrias, but everyone can create them at home.
Yes, well, congratulations to you. I know how much effort it takes. Now, one other thing before we wrap up, and that's the kids' things, the bubbles, like for the kids' parties. Tell us about those cubes, because those are specialty cubes.
Yeah, bursting bubbles, they're so fun. This is just like people put few of them on the yogurts. Kids like the flavor of them because there's so many flavors. Sometimes they don't want to chew on the raspberry or on the jalapeno, of course. And they would love to have some of those bursting bobas because they're so delicious and they have such a great aroma. And they can just chew on them when the ice melts. And it gives an amazing aroma.
Oh, it sounds like so much fun. So thank you for being our guest here today.
Thank you so
and it's
much.
fruzenice.com. That's how people could order, correct?
Yes, they can call us also at 855-4-FRUZEN.
Okay.
And they can just go at our website and go to info.fruzenice.com and order it, anything they would like.
Well, thank you so much and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
You are obviously going places, and we thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Stay tuned for more on Live It Up. There's always more. We've been visiting with Hana and her wonderful invention of Fruzen. So it looks good, it tastes good. I suggest you buy a few bags.